my
Patricia.
goodness. Oh my gosh.
Welcome.
That was absolutely wonderful. Thank you so
Welcome.
much. That just
Welcome,
really blew
welcome,
me away.
welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh boy, I am both honored and humbled to be here with you this evening. So I thank you for the invitation. But for me to share, I need to take you way back when my professional life really kept me physically drained, emotionally ragged, and quite frankly, very unfulfilled. So eventually, I left a very demanding corporate law practice. I was a wife and a mom of two and then three young daughters. And actually, our health was okay. I have both cancer and heart disease swimming around in my gene pool, and I was aware of that. So I really did want to kick up our nutrition by several notches. Enter Juice Plus. A trusted friend told me about these fruit and vegetable powders that were in capsules, or at that time, it was a crunchy, chewable form. My first reaction, I'm not so sure. Both by temperament and by training, I was very, very skeptical. But then I got into a little bit of the research, and we have never looked back from that time on. As a matter of fact, I became a partner with the Juice Plus company way back then just to get a discount on the products. So after there were the fruits and vegetables, and then eventually there were the berries, and we were by that time all in. And what we noticed was that our nails were growing more. We got sick less often. And for me, my taste buds changed. My taste buds changed. I kind of describe that as being really satisfied with a good sweet apple and not feeling deprived if I didn't get some apple pie. That change in and of itself has served me so well over the years. So when the full spectrum plant-based omegas came out, that was a no-brainer for us. We were all in. And as a result of having that full view of products and some of the lifestyle changes that we instituted, I have not had to have the cortisone shots and a fluid drawn from my compromised knee in more than 3 years. That is huge. That is a very big lifestyle boon for us. So partnering with the Juice Plus company made me see that there could be a real possibility of both time freedom and financial spontaneity. Because, hey, let's face it, being a work from home mom is great, but being a work from home mom with a paycheck, that is even better. Am I right? Am I right? So partnering, that has been great. So, but now fast forward all of this time, those little girls are now dynamic young women. Which is fitting right before we have Mother's Day. And I am now celebrating more than 2 decades with this first-in-class global nutrition company. So it works around my life. Every month for all of these years, there has been a Juice Plus paycheck that has plopped into my bank account. First, it paid just for our product, and then it's paid for the household bills that I don't even need to think about anymore. So that's wonderful. And that is the perk of a supplemental income. And I really enjoy that. So despite this long history with the Juice Plus company and this amazing community that you've been hearing about tonight, I'm very, very new to the Tower Garden. As a matter of fact, just this year in February was the first time we assembled and planted our Tower Garden. And so I'm on my second planting right now. But from the very beginning, I could tell this was revolutionary. I see 3 things with it. First, the nutrition. It's tasty, it's good, and it's good for us. Secondly, there's food security. That was something that Stephen Ritz talked about in that video. Food security. What a better hedge against inflation for us to be able to have in our own homes. That's what this investment in a Tower Garden will do for us. And thirdly, sustainability, because we use only 2% of the water and much less of the space and soil that conventional gardening uses. This really is an endeavor that is planet friendly. And so because of all of these things, I am now really committed to sharing Juice Plus and the Tower Garden, not only in homes, but also in schools, in churches, in other nonprofit spaces, in assisted living facilities for elderly residents. This is really something that is worthy of our time and our efforts and all of that we have within us to be able to touch future generations. So, with that being said, I would like to take you on a little tour of my tower garden. This is my tower. Mind you, this tower was planted just 14 days ago, and you see it's really really wonderful here. This You see this radicchio lettuce. It looks so great in green there. Here, I am really excited about this pak choy here on the other side. I think it's going to be really great in stir fries. I think that's going to be wonderful. I have some other lettuces here, a few different kinds of lettuces. And I'm also trying some new things this time. This Brussels sprouts, these are viola plants. Now, these actually are edible flowers. So I'm thinking that they're going to be good and beautiful into salads, but also they're going to be great for a little bit of home decor action. So I think that's really going to be fun. This is some kale. I'm using kale, geez, every day, but both in smoothies and in salads. And so this is right now, it's small, but it is mighty. And this kale reminds me of what I think of when I think about the tower in total. This is Kale. When I think of that, I think of K for key, A, agriculture, L, lifetime, and E, equity. So when I think about the Tower Garden and all, I think of key agriculture for lifetime equity. And so that is why it's such a game changer. That is why it's so important for us to be able to communicate about the importance of having towers in all different spheres of our lives. So with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Adrienne and Marla. And thank you so much for this opportunity.